They need to find a hangover cure.
There's claims to it.
There's like a pill or something.
They say it works.
Yeah.
1 to 10, how hungover are you?
Oh, it ain't bad. So last time I got drunk over their house, that was pretty bad. I did not feel good all day. I think I slept like 16 hours. It was that bad. Today it wasn't that bad. Me and Katie both got pretty bad. She left. Her parents took her to our house. I stayed at their house. And I just woke up. It was like 7 in the morning, 7, 8 in the morning. I was surprised I got up that early. We were up till like 2.
Oh, that's rough.
Oh man. Smoked cigars.
Okay.
The Deadwoods, the Fat Bottom Betty's always get.
Okay.
He had a different kind. I can't remember what it was, like Sweet Jane or something like that, whatever it was. And I used to have one, but I didn't smoke it for the longest time, so I had to get rid of it. I figured it wasn't any good. And so he was like, "Yeah, I got cigars. You want to smoke?" And I don't smoke.
Can't say no.
Yeah. Well, when he brought those out, I'm like, "Ooh, okay."
Speaking my language.
I like those ones. And I haven't tried that one. Let me try that one. So eventually we got outside, smoked around, drank a little bit more.
I haven't been hitting the cigars very hard lately, but actually after last week when we were in the studio.
Yeah.
I was supposed to mow the yard.
Yeah.
No, I went outside, sat on the front porch, smoked a victory cigar, and then watched the grass grow.
Yeah.
Descended into chaos.
That sounds a whole lot better than mowing.
Yep. But, hangover pills, that's like,
I can't remember what it's called.
Snake oil, nowadays. Because
yeah.
I heard there's some thing, I forget where I heard it, but they're like, oh, we've cured baldness in mice.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I bet that gets a lot of people going.
Yeah, I mean, considering my current situation, I'm like, you have my attention. But then I started thinking about it, I'm like, where are you getting bald mice from?
Yeah, exactly.
If you shave a mouse, the hair will naturally grow back.
Uh-huh.
Like, even if you put the ointment on there.
Right.
Yeah,
that's
it's all snake oil.
Have you seen that? I seen a video. I think a guy was going back to the States from like Turkey or something. And all these guys have bandages on their heads from getting hair replacement
hair
therapy
grafts?
from like Turkey or something. Supposedly they're really good. There was like rows of dudes just.
Oh no, dude!
Oh, it wrapped around. It was like, oh,
got fresh butt hair plugged to their head.
Yeah. Oh, it was funny. I was like, holy crap! But I don't know, man. Go bald. Bald is beautiful.
I never thought I would go bald, but once it started thinning, I'm like, I'm just gonna ride it out.
Yeah, might as well.
I don't want to be the guy. It's like, I don't want to be the guy that's like, oh, I got a toupee to hide it. If I go completely bald, I might show up at work with like a blonde mullet and just put a hat on over it, and then like the next day come in with like red dreads.
Yeah, it's something
just
different.
Have fun with it.
Throw it off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a new wig like every other week or something like that. Just
embrace it. Have fun.
you kind of have to.
I'm just afraid, like, if I go bald and I do shave it, eventually, like, my head might be shaped funny.
Yeah, that's true. You probably haven't seen it in a long time. Mm-hmm. You look under there, you're like, oh, God.
Well, I got a haircut yesterday, and, okay, so I took my son to the barber. It's a little more, works with his hair a little better. And there's a big guy. He's got male pattern baldness. He's just got a little strip here. And basically the barber took like 20 minutes to give this guy like a 1-inch buzz cut. Like, just shave it.
Yeah. Just let it go, man.
So then I take myself to Great Clips. Again, another big old bald guy. 20 minutes to turn a male pattern into just like half an inch. I'm like, what are we doing? Just save the money.
Yeah, you might as well do that yourself.
Yeah.
At that point, you're spending way too much money for a little cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. There's some guys just can't let it go. Then you get guys that go to Turkey to get hair replacements.
I went to Nick Allen out in Mooresville that one time.
Yeah.
It's just too far.
Yeah. Well,
it's kind of crazy to drive 45 minutes for a haircut.
Yeah.
Sorry, Nick.
But yeah, they do pretty good work too. Because I used to go to my cousin, but she wasn't. It was like too late or something, and I was leaving to go, I think to Florida or something, and I was like, well, he's right down the road. Let me see if he's there, and I got lucky because I didn't contact him or anything. I just kind of showed up. So I was either going to get him or I was going to get his dad or one of the other guys anyway. So
How long ago was this?
oh, it was a while ago, long time ago, and I usually get a fade. It's like a one like a 2 up top, and he got me like damn near bald.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and he like
He whip out the straight razor.
no, it didn't get that crazy, but he did my neck like that. He went in and just like shaved all that down. It was nice. It was a good experience.
Yeah, I love a good straight razor.
Yeah,
I want the skin tight.
Yeah,
But like beauticians or whatever, they're not licensed to use a razor.
Right.
Who knows why? But they're like, you want a zero guard? I'm like, yeah, get it as close to the skin as you can. And depending on which person I go to, they don't
right.
have the like close to the skin razor that I want.
Yeah, and it looked good. Even Katie was like, "Oh wow, that looks great."
Dude, barbers are sculptors.
Oh yeah, and you some of them you'll pay for it, but some of it's actually worth it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But yeah, he did a really good job, and I haven't gone back since. But yeah, it was nice. It was just put a towel on, just did a bunch of stuff. It was way more of an experience than I thought it would be. And they're all cash.
Isn't it crazy? They're all cash.
Yeah.
All barbers, as far as I know.
Oh, really? Oh,
Everyone
no
that
kidding?
I know of is.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought that was kind of just their thing.
That's a good racket.
I would say.
Fortunately, my son's barber shop has an ATM, and the fee is only $3.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, some guys are like $10 fee.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Ooh. Yeah, I wonder if they ran into that issue so much that they're like, they were just gonna put an ATM in this thing. That way we ain't gotta deal with it. Like trying to find people who carry cash anymore is like
Oh, for sure.
hard. Yeah, I hardly ever carry cash. Just pay rent and that's about it. And whatever I got left over, a few dollars left over, but that'll be in my wallet for ever.
I used to quite a bit
Yeah.
when I had the hidden drawer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was my little piggy bank.
Right.
Yeah.
I probably should get back to that just in case for stuff like that. Plus, I think businesses actually like that more because the businesses have to pay to have to use credit cards.
Yeah, there's like a 2% fee.
Yeah, which is
At least they got rid of the minimums. I remember when that first started coming around. You go to the gas station and they're like $3 minimum. Well, I just came here for a Mountain Dew, dude.
right. $1.89 Mountain Dew or something.
I guess I'll add Reese cups to it.
Yeah,
Thanks.
yeah.
Mountain Dew's not bad enough for my teeth.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wonder if
yeah,
the credit card companies gave them a reprieve on that. They're like, oh, transactions that small, no fee.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't, to be honest.
Or if the businesses just build in the fact that they're going to eat the 2%.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably worth having, maybe getting taken off a little bit or whatever, or taking a little bit of a hit, because like everybody's just swiping through there. So
Yeah.
I didn't know that for the longest time that they had to do that. Like companies were charging other companies to use their cards and stuff like that. I was like, holy crap! I thought they just made money off interest rates and whatever else off people.
I learned back in the day on eBay because I would buy and sell like sports cards, open packs, try to get lucky. Or I kind of thought of it like the stock market for sports players because I love sports. And I mean, I had a little ROI on it, a little return on investment, but I mean, I wasn't getting rich off of it.
How long ago was that?
Oh, a long time ago. That was before I met my wife, so.
Really?
Yeah.
That's like huge now.
Yeah.
There's like dudes going into debt for that crap.
I mean, I still have a Vince Young rookie card with a autographed relic on it, and then his career came to a screeching halt. So I was like, I'm glad I spent $200 on that.
Yeah. Well, never know. Some dude out there.
I was sold when they played USC for an undefeated championship. I was like, this guy is the future of football. Here we go.
Yeah.
I did
Did not pan out.
Yeah.
That is weird. So a couple of guys like that. Andrew Luck, that was a ball buster.
Yeah.
All that went down. You know, if he just waited a couple more years, maybe something could have happened. But I don't know. That one hurt. Being a Colts fan, that one hurt.
Personally, I
Yeah.
mean that came out of nowhere too.
Yeah, you're like, ooh, I'm tired of getting hurt.
I mean that's the perfect example of why you need an offensive line, though. I mean, we just let him get destroyed.
Yeah.
Week after week for like 3 or 4 years, and he's like, pulling the ripcord.
Yep.
I'm out.
I can't take it. Can't go going into camp, having surgeries.
I mean, I think he had a lacerated liver at one point.
Yeah.
Lung or something. It was something.
Well, he got destroyed that year. He had all kinds of crap. And I don't know if that was. I think it was a couple years before he actually retired. Yeah, that was nuts. He had all kinds of crap happen that year. A bunch of broken ribs, lacerated kidneys or whatever, punctured lungs or whatever it was. Nuts. But, yeah, what do you do?
Who knows, man?
It'd be cool to kind of how do you think that would work out if he would have stayed healthy? That's always like a question. Everybody would think, what would have happened? What if they actually got Lyme?
I mean, it's hard to say that, like, it's hard to be like, yeah, we would have took a Super Bowl.
Right.
In this world, it's really difficult. But I think we had a pretty good chance at it.
Mm-hmm. It was like his first.
But I don't know, man. Chris Ballard has made. That was weird. But I don't know. Chris Ballard's made crap decisions for what, almost a decade, or at least a decade now.
Man, I think he did. Yeah, well, he did. Here lately, it's been pretty bad. But like, I think the first couple of years, it seemed like it was good. But I don't think it ever, none of them really panned out. I think he had a good idea, or it sounded good on paper, and then when it all folded out, it was like, oh, that guy didn't work out. That guy didn't work. Passed on that guy, and that guy ended up being a superstar, or whatever. Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he still got a job.
Yeah.
But he's still on the hot seat, so.
We got pretty lucky last year.
Yeah.
So, can't complain. I mean, we're optimistic for next year.
Yeah.
So I was preparing for this week, and I thought, man, there ain't crap going on in the world. It's just been Iran. U.S. and Iran. We're closing the strait. No, we're closing the strait. Mm-hmm. That sort of stuff. And then I started digging through the headlines, and I think we got some decent stuff coming up. We got...
You got some stuff over there.
You want me to read them all off, or do you want to just go down the list one at a time?
Yeah, we'll just go one at a time, yeah.
So yesterday, Trump signs the executive order to accelerate psychedelic research.
Yeah. It was Ibogaine, right? I think it was Ibogaine.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
I think it's good. They had Rogan on there. Did you watch that?
I haven't seen it. I heard like a short radio clip.
So Joe Rogan got to talk a little bit, and he was like, well, I want to tell you guys how all this happened. It's kind of funny. So he texts Trump. He texted him all this research about Ibogaine. So supposedly the research says once you do like one session of this stuff for like guys with like PTSD and stuff, soldiers and stuff like that, they said the successful rate for them kind of recovering, it was like 80%. And then after like 2 sessions of it, it's up to like 90%.
Really?
So, yeah. So he sent this to Trump, and then Trump read it. He goes, yeah, I like it. We'll get the FDA involved. We'll get it going. And then next thing you know, signing executive orders. And then,
where do you think this goes?
I think it'll work out. I think it's something. Because, like, we hear about all this stuff all the time about these guys just having issues, and, what are we going to do with it? What now we actually have something that might actually be really successful. So there's like always the 12-step program for people with, and it's not just PTSD people. It's like people with addicts and stuff like that. That's what the study was, I believe, was people that are addicted to opiums.
Okay.
It's like painkillers and stuff, which is like destroyed part of the country, if not the whole, just deaths after deaths after deaths of people for painkillers. And they were handing them out like candy. So they were trying to figure out a way to kind of combat that. So now they have something with the Ibogaine stuff where you have a successful rate of 80 to 90%. Of course, you have the 12-step program. I don't know what the stats are on that, but apparently it ain't good enough to where we have to search for avenues like psychedelic drugs.
Yeah, no way.
To kind of help out. Which, back in the day, it was class whatever, A, whatever, class 1 or whatever they do that, to where it's illegal. But now it's getting to the point where, like, hey, we should research this. What about this? And there's plenty of people that have gotten better just doing one, 2 sessions of it.
Yeah, no, I my primary concern is, I mean, obviously it's you look at Seattle. Anytime you start to like diddle daddle with recreational use of stuff, or not this ain't recreational, but as soon as you kind of go down that slippery slide, like they had the Chaz, or was it Chaz?
Yeah.
Like Seattle descended into chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have anecdotal stuff that the people that use psychedelics are like, yeah, this is great. This is the future. It's going to help people. But at the same time, it does actually seem like that stuff works. Like I think it was Sean Ryan was telling a story. He did the Ibogaine.
Yeah.
Covered all of his addictions.
Yeah.
And I think it was him. He was telling the story that he's like, I'm in the chair, I'm in the doctor's office, and they give it to me, and I'm just sitting there, and like nothing's happening. And I'm looking at the doctor, and all of a sudden his head splits into 2, and they're like, oh, whoa, it's kicking in.
Yeah.
But
yeah. It's where do I think it's going to go? Or I think if it's really controlled and continued to be studied, I think it'll be all right.
I'm hopeful. I think there's a good possibility of it being successful.
Yeah, because
I just wonder how much of this is I think Trump's acquiesced to the midterms. It's pretty hard for a sitting president to win the entire Congress and Senate, during the midterms.
Yeah.
So I think he's kind of acquiesced to just losing it. But I almost wonder how much this ain't just trying to placate to the podcast crowd.
The
manosphere.
Yeah, because he's
Let's go back to the roots.
Yeah, he's been on them for a while now, or a few of them that kind of turned code or whatever. Yeah, maybe trying to get some of them back with something like that. A
little bit.
That's been floating around on podcasts for a long time. So they're trying to make their ways to actually doing something about it. So I think it's one of those things where you can look at it and say, okay, the government's actually doing something.
Yeah.
Or they're at least attempting something. This ain't like opening the floodgates up for it, but it's, hey, we recognize something. These are the studies. They sound good. Let's look more into it. Let's accelerate it. And let's see if this is actually good. If it's good, let's.
How cool would that be if there was a miracle drug to like help, if there's a miracle cure to help PTSD addiction.
Yeah.
The snake oil we were talking about earlier,
Yeah. It'd be nice.
Yeah.
That's not to say there ain't, for what it sounds like it's working. So it's like
a step in the right direction.
Like gets, did the same thing with marijuana and stuff back in the day. It was all scare tactic stuff. And, the marijuana is nowhere near as bad as what they say it was back in the day.
No.
And now it's everywhere. It's, cops rather deal with somebody high or kite on drug or on marijuana than somebody drunk or in a skunk.
Yeah. Higher than a giraffe's butt.
Yeah. I don't blame them. I would too, to be honest with you. You don't know anyway,
Yeah, Indianapolis decriminalized it. They're like, we're not going to prosecute anybody. So like, you drive around downtown, you pass a car on the road, you're like, that guy's stoned out of his mind.
Katie does that all the time. She can smell like, oh my God.
Especially if you're outside all day.
Yeah.
If you're used to, I can smell people. Like if I'm walking down the street, I can tell if like a woman's coming around the corner with perfume. I'm like,
No,
Like
really.
some kind of savage animal just because I'm outside all day.
What is that? No, I didn't think of it like that. I wonder if like where I'm working at just totally messes up my senses.
Sinuses, yeah.
Yeah, just being around all that oil and stuff like that, it stinks in there.
Is there a bunch of dust in there too, or is it?
I wouldn't say no, I wouldn't say dust.
I would assume
but,
a machine area would be pretty not sterile, but dust free to inhibit
it ain't. It's
discrepancies.
mostly just like there's like oil in the air. I'm pretty sure. There's oil in there. There's coolant in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like some of the machines you like they'll open up and you just see like a cloud of
Oil vapor.
It's like coolant vapor.
Oh man.
It's like don't step in there for a minute. And they have like things on them that it's called aerocology units, and they're supposed to suck that crap out, so you're not breathing it in yourself.
Give you popcorn lung or whatever.
Yeah, it's something crazy like that. Well, then they got this other machine. They got these parts down the way. So like our parts get heat treated, and then we have to, when they come back, they have to take this brush and brush out the inner diameter of this part. It goes all the way through. So they take this and just clean it out. Well, you work that cell without a mask on, which nobody wears a mask over there, you're going to be spitting like black boogers out.
Oh no.
For like 2 days. Dude.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. It's like, what is that doing to you? You got burnt metal going, flaking off and getting in you.
Out of high school, I worked. There's a factory in the next town over, Maplehurst, make donuts, and for a large part, machines. It's hard to explain. It's a big blender that tilts over every 8 minutes so you can add stuff. I think I don't want to get too far into the process, but you'd have to add egg powder. It's not even eggs; it's egg powder, like dehydrated eggs.
Okay.
And you shovel all this stuff in there, and then I remember coming home and blowing like yellow boogers and stuff. I'm like, oh, this is gross.
Yeah, it kind of makes you think like, oh, what's that doing to me? Yeah. No, it's funny, but kind of going back to that. It's hopefully the accelerated stuff or the accelerated research, hopefully it ain't too bad to where like they kind of have missteps and stuff like that, and like.
Well, this is okay. So we got a segue here. This is what we can do. So, do you think ibogaine could help cure like the addiction that the drug zombie homeless people have?
Oh.
What do you think about this?
I think so. Yeah. You mean like
obviously
like
it won't
fentanyl stuff and heroin and all that? I think so.
I mean, obviously it's not going to cure mental illness.
Maybe.
Might at least chill them out a little bit.
That or make them worse. One of the two. I guess that's what you'd be trying to research. But I think so. Because you kind of, which I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and like trying to think I know what the hell I'm talking about or what's it like to be addicted, like on that kind of level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think you would kind of need almost like a mental reset because you're kind of stuck in a loop where you're doing the same thing. You're looking for the same thing. You need to get high. You need to get the next one. I believe that's how that goes. So you kind of need like a mental reset. So I think something like that where it actually gets in your brain and kind of rattles things a little bit. I wonder if that could help out in that way.
It's interesting. That'd be cool if it did.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't, I've got an idea. All right, so we've got the AI problem. All right, so what if my understanding is AI can do a lot more than we can utilize it as civilians right now. Like behind the scenes stuff, we're just seeing 3% of what's going on. So instead of incrementally wheeling AI out, let's just pull the ripcord on it. Let's replace all the white collar people in cubicles we don't need, okay? We're gonna need a lot more power, right? Here's what we do. We take all those people that just lost their jobs, take all the homeless people, right? Whatever they want. Here's whatever keeps you going. If the ibogaine doesn't cure it, here's your fentanyl, whatever. we turned them into Peloton instructors. All right? But secretly,
Okay.
the Pelotons are hooked up to the power grid. So now we got all this middle management that doesn't have a job no more, and all these homeless people just powering the grid, powering the AI.
So you gotta have like 4 shifts of people just running these Peloton bikes, keeping the grid going.
Yeah, slaves to the AI.
Oh my God!
You know,
You just feed them fentanyl to keep them going.
well, think about whatever you want, food, fentanyl.
Holy crap!
And you think about it, like the Pelotons, they're all that kind of digital Zoom interface. So like you could have little AI customers like, yeah, you're doing good. Thanks, instructor.
They make it a competition who can give out the most output on their bike.
Dude, and then anybody, that's been in a cubicle too long, had an unhealthy diet, now they're getting healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feed them a high protein carb diet, and they're exercising. Hey, I'll be on something.
Yeah.
I don't know how you would. I don't know how you would like try to sell that. Peloton might go for it.
The entire civilization are Peloton instructors. Wow. Yeah.
That's funny. Have you ever seen the videos where those Peloton, or I don't know if they're Peloton, but those like bike instructors are, they're like calling people's names out?
I've kind of seen some commercials that are pretty cheeseball. Yeah.
You got to see the one where they're like, I don't know if I could say this, like,
what inappropriate user IDs?
Yeah. They're like live, and they're like going at it, and some of them catch it. Some of them don't. Some of them just like, they'll say it, and then they'll keep going, and then they're like, oh God, I didn't mean to say that. It'd be something,
Oh yeah, something totally inappropriate. Yeah,
inappropriate. It's hilarious. There's one lady that did that. She got pissed. She's like, "Oh no, we don't do that here. Get him out. Kick him out."
Kicked him out of the Peloton class.
Yeah. She's like, "Oh no, we ain't doing that."
The AI is laughing at her.
Yeah, she's like, "I got her again this week." Yeah, it's funny.
But no, the AI stuff, man, it's getting out of control. Like, what was it? Zelensky announced that it was the first time in human history in a battle that they captured Russian territory using only unmanned ground robots and aerial drones.
No way.
Skynet. That's what we're doing. Skynet. Yeah. Skynet is live.
Yeah.
We're just watching it happen.
Well, I'd like to. This might sound bad, but I'd like to see some footage of that.
It would be cool.
Yeah, just to see. I mean, you don't have to like show.
Especially if we could get lasers on those things.
You're right. The whole setup, whole exoskeleton, crazy. Have you seen? Sean Ryan just did an interview with a robot. You seen that?
What?
Yeah.
No.
He did an interview with an AI robot.
Wow, how'd it go?
Don't know. Too scared to watch it.
Why is that with Sean just choking him out? Why won't you die?
Like he took him out to the gun range. I don't think he came back. No, it was. I can't remember who made it or which one it was, but it looks like a robot. It ain't like crazy humanoid looking thing yet, but
I mean, hell, even if they strap guns to those robotic Boston Dynamic dogs.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if like you're out in your front yard and war's starting and like a robotic dog with a Gatling gun strapped to his back is marching like
just going, just running like 60 miles per hour just down the street. Wah, wah. No, dude.
It's insane.
Yeah. That's probably the scariest looking robot I've seen.
It's
there's dogs,
spooky.
Man.
Yeah.
I just can't imagine like running into that thing.
Fighting it for your life.
Mm-hmm.
You'd feel very overwhelmed.
Oh, yeah. Like, what am I doing? What is this thing?
Then at some point, then the opposing side will do the same thing. Just enable their robots, and it'll be your robots versus their robots, which was, what was that show? Like Battle Dome? Did you ever see that on TV? Like it's like cage fighting for robots.
It was a show?
Yeah.
No, I
I
haven't
forget
seen
what
that.
it was called. It was pretty
There was a
interesting.
movie called Real Steel.
Yeah.
It was like they still controlled the robots.
Yeah, it's
or
more
whatever,
mech kind of stuff. Kind of.
that would be kind of cool. I mean,
But how long? So this makes me think there was an old original episode, the original series of Star Trek. They would simulate war, and then the team that lost after the simulation ran, they would have to just vaporize that many people. It's very weird, and it wasn't like some guy ran around with a flamethrower. There was like it almost looked like it looked like you're going into an elevator, and Spock and Shatner, I forget what his name, Kirk, there we go, I don't know why I spaced that,
yeah.
were scheduled to go into the elevator, and Spock's like, hey, 2 people go in, and no people come out. And they realize, like, oh, they're vaporizing people in that little room.
Holy crap.
So, like, how long before that's war? You know, they run a simulation just to minimize damage.
So you're just watching a simulation hoping it goes well?
Yeah. And
God,
you know who generates it?
That'd be...
It feels like we're kind of walking that way. If you got robots fighting robots now.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you gotta think.
It is an AI battle.
Yeah,
It's here.
Yeah. It is pretty crazy to think about. You know, it's when that Russia and the Ukraine kicked off, that changed. And you start seeing like the drone footage and what it's been doing, and you're like seeing how effective it is. You're like, oh crap.
This leads me to, I remember I found a Reuters article about space shenanigans. We had the Black Shuttle, the Space Force up there.
Yeah.
Right before Ukraine popped off. And then Reuters wound up, I couldn't find that article again. I'll say that.
Yeah.
But it turns out, we learned not too long ago that when Russia popped off, there was space shenanigans. Like Russia took out one of their telecom satellites.
No kidding.
Right now, how much space shenanigans do you think is going on in the world?
Oh, it's gotta be a bunch.
You think?
Gotta be.
Dude, I bet China's got stuff coming at us. We got stuff going at them, and they can just do it ruthlessly because we can't see it.
Yeah, why do you think there's a Space Force? Just because it's funny? Nope. Something's going on.
Something has to be going on because we're asking Ford and Chevrolet to start help with weapon manufacturing.
Yeah. Well, that's what happened in World War II. They were able to have Ford was making airplanes.
Tank parts and stuff.
Yeah. I've wondered that too. Man, that was a good point. I can't remember who brought that up. I thought it might have been that Lucky guy. He does like defense contracts and stuff. Super.
Don't know.
Really?
I don't.
Man, he was on Sean Ryan. You gotta check that dude out.
Okay.
That guy's nuts. I think he was on Joe Rogan too. Lucky something. Super smart guy, billionaire. He 100% on board with America, trying to get like defense stuff up. Drones and stuff like that going. He had mentioned that he was like, I don't think we have the capacity to really, if like things really kicked off, where we even had, because so much manufacturing has been shipped off, that if we really had like a real war.
We don't make nothing, dude.
Yeah, we don't make, exactly, we don't make nothing. And he was like, back in the day, Ford, GM, all these guys.
All hands on deck.
Yes.
Wartime economy.
Yes. You couldn't buy certain things at the groceries because it's for the war effort. Well, can you imagine that now? Like if you take that same war from World War II and you try to implant that now.
We got our pants down.
I think so.
Yeah. Right now we would not. No way.
Because you got to like tool and die's got to be all set up. You got to like.
And you had an entire nation where people were motivated to go kick butt. And society today is trying to just avoid conflict everywhere they go.
Right. You can't get them to go outside.
Yeah.
Like, how are you going to motivate them to, hey, we got a problem here. Like, we got to go deal with it. Oh, okay. you do that. I'm just going to go sit in the corner.
Yeah, we're in a tough spot right now. It's not.
I really do. It was a good point he brought up because I'm like, man, I forgot all about that. I forgot Ford was rolling airplanes and tanks off the, and that was
Well, that's also how we got women in the workplace, thanks to Hitler.
yeah. Oh, well, that's one more for the
Bastard.
Ford. That's one more for the guy. What a
Rosie the Riveter.
yeah. That expanded. Getting women in the workforce and that's a whole rabbit hole in itself.
It is.
We'll probably save that one for the next one. That
I think you were mentioning the co-ed workplace thing.
Yeah,
that's provocative. I don't have enough data on it, but
dangerous.
That's a good point to come back to at some point.
Yeah, we'll have to come back to that. But I think that was one of the reasons why we were able to beat the Germans with tanks, because I think their tanks were like way better than ours. It's just we can produce the piss out of them.
Yeah,
we were just chugging them out, and so we just kind of overwhelmed them with firepower.
Well, they were also hopped up on meth.
Yeah,
that helped them a little bit.
Dude, that's wild.
Just ran through Poland and France in a couple weeks.
Yeah, could you imagine
meth warriors on top of tank? Could you imagine the drug if we gave a tank to the drug zombies in downtown?
No.
Oh my God.
I don't think I want to visualize that. But, I wonder if they had any hint of that. Like, hey, we're going against these Nazis that are just, I'm going against Germany. And
I wonder if they ever did get close enough to realize, whoa, something's wrong with that guy.
Yeah. They're like,
his pupils are really dilated.
Out. Yeah. Like, these guys are wigged out.
This guy's got olives for eyeballs.
Like we captured a few of them. They just keep running in place. We don't know what's happening. Yeah, you got to think that'd be like, hey, they're all hopped up on drugs. Which ones? The ones that'll keep you up for 24 hours and keep fighting. Wow, okay. Don't sign me up for that. Yeah. I don't want to fight that. Where's mine?
They got a lot of spirit.
Yeah. I think it is the same way with Mogadishu too.
Okay, I don't know.
They were in Somalia.
Oh.
Black Hawk Down operation, Gothic Serpent or something. When all that went down, a lot of those guys they have like a plant down there that they chew on.
Oh, really?
And it's like almost like cocaine or something.
I was going to say, I bet it's coke, yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah. So they were dealing with that down there. It just makes you insane.
What was that movie with Nicolas Cage where he's a drug smuggler or a gun salesman, arms dealer?
I can't remember.
Yeah,
Lord something?
Yeah, Lord of War.
Lord of War, I think.
And then they had the deal where the Africans would mix gunpowder and cocaine.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a crazy ritual.
Yeah. Could you imagine?
I mean, that has to be nested in some truths.
Yeah.
I mean, unless Hollywood really went off the rails on that one.
You never know, especially back then. But yeah, like those guys they were just chewing on these leaves and it's like Coke or something. And they were just amped up.
Lose your mind, dude.
Yeah. You have to be like, hey, I'm going to go shoot at a bunch of special forces and rangers and stuff.
In my underwear.
Yeah.
Shirtless.
In my towel, And then I'm going to shoot this big black helicopter out of the sky. I'm like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Well, I guess we could circle back to that.
Which one?
So Ukraine used a bunch of robots to take over a little piece of land of Russia.
All right.
So obviously the drones is changing the battlefield. It's changing everything.
Yep.
I wonder, I actually brought this up too because I think I just watched that episode with that guy. And I was asking my supervisor, I said, what's going to happen? Like, could we possibly make these machines cut and make like drones or something? They couldn't give me an answer or something like that. And of course I went through that whole spiel, like,
Are you thinking machines making machines? Or what? Like how far down the rabbit hole are we going?
I mean, I bet
because essentially right now you're standing around watching a robot make a machine.
Yeah, I'm watching a machine a part to be put in another machine to make something go.
Yeah.
So what if I was thinking, well, could we change? Could we start making drones? You know what I mean? Like the company I work for.
Yeah.
Is that because they're always
Oh, I do. I bet you guys could flip the script and do anything.
I would think. That would be cool. Okay, that'd be awesome.
All of a sudden, you're making, yeah,
Right. Because they already make parts for tanks.
yeah.
So it's like, okay, we're already kind of in the defense sector. Like, and then that's a big issue too, at least on the American side, is our drone capabilities and like our ability to
Which
make
are crap compared to everybody else on the
right.
planet.
China's like, oh, speaking of, remember I was talking about getting a drone to video?
Yeah.
So I looked into it a little bit.
There's a lot of them that are banned. How much?
Yes.
Like, how much luck are you having with it?
Not a lot.
The DJI,
DJI or something like that.
A lot of them are banned.
Chinese companies.
Yep.
And they're good too. Like I've seen some of them because I was looking through them and I was like, well, I want to try and get American made anyhow. I knew like the prices are going to be stupid, but I didn't know they were this stupid. Like
American drones are outrageous.
Oh my God, dude, they're nuts because they use them for like farmers.
Okay.
Can use it to look at ground. Construction people or companies will use them to like go in buildings that are like fallen down or damaged or heavily damaged. So let's say it's something you can't go in there.
That's where technology helps. Could you imagine being the guy inspecting the building that's about to fall down?
Right. That or mold or something. It's really like we can't go in there.
Get in there.
Yeah, gas leak or something.
Kicking the guy into place.
Right.
Is it safe?
Instead of doing that, right, you just send in the drone. Yeah. And these drones are like bigger than that table saw.
I saw one when they opened 69 and 465. I was out and I heard and I was like, what the hell? And I looked up and there's a big drone flying around in the sky. I think they were filming the interstate being open.
Yeah.
But that was right after all the stuff on the East Coast happened.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, that's...
we never got any answers about that.
No. Yeah, they're still asking questions about that. Like, there's no answers.
We just move on and forget about stuff.
Uh-huh. Yep. But, so I was looking into that, and there's like a few companies that do it, but they're expensive. And I think it's because it's just that part of, they're not in like the recreational sector of it. They're in the commercialized
that makes sense.
Company base. Which
that makes a lot of sense.
You're going to make, that's where you're going to probably make a good chunk of money. Yeah. Because if like for on the other side, for recreational, like you got to pump out a bunch of them. Because eventually, like if it's good enough product, a bunch of people are going to buy it. So then you got to figure that out. Well, who does that better than anybody? It's China.
Did you have any luck finding anybody like that produces drones for small businesses? Does that make sense? Instead of thinking of yourself as an individual, because I remember my wife worked at a bowling alley and they were doing some promo and a guy came in with pretty decent drone.
Yeah.
But it kind of looked like some of the
It's probably
DJI. I don't know why
it's probably those.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. Because with those, you have it for all kinds of, you can use it for all kinds of things. And it can go from this size to huge. And you use it to whatever you want to use it for. And they all have their own different capabilities, gimbal cameras on them, stationary cameras. But to be honest, for the stuff that we were talking about doing, that GGI stuff probably would have been the best.
Yeah.
Because I even looked up, like I would watch a guy and he would have a list of stuff that he uses, cameras, microphones, drones, whatever he uses for his videos. He's got it listed. So I went and...
That tells me, like, if they're going so far to ban those drone products, it's not the fact that... Because obviously if you're using a drone or a camera and it's integrated into your own network, it's secure. Yeah. That tells me they're finding surveillance gear built into these things.
Yeah.
You wouldn't cut off Huawei. You wouldn't cut off a whole manufacturer of technology you can't make if you ain't finding stuff in it.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're notorious for doing that. Not only them, but I think the Soviets, too. I think I can't remember what it was. We were building an embassy in Russia. Oh, yeah. And they were like, oh, no, we got to use Russians. The Russians have to build it.
and they put a microphone in.
They had a microphone on every inch of that place, just everywhere, and they were like, "Nope, see ya, we're getting out of that." So it ain't. I wouldn't put it past China doing.
Foreign spies come here to talk to CIA, and they're like, "No thanks."
Yep.
Well, we don't trust whatever that is you just brought.
Yep.
The gift. Mm-hmm. The gift of surveillance.
Right. But
that's the thing. It's like when you're doing spy work, you don't have to get straight to like if I wanted to spy on you, I don't have to know you and get a copy of the key to your house. I just gotta find the plumber you hire.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
That's asset acquiring.
Yeah. Or just
that would be fun, but I think that job would give me a heart attack immediately.
Oh yeah. Or going online, just looking at people, and I mean, look how much information's out on people online. Mm-hmm. People, they'll put their address on Facebook or something, or they'll put their phone number on.
I think Facebook's gone.
Think so? Is it really getting that bad?
Dude, I took a screenshot. I think I took a screenshot. I almost sent it to you. It's a guy I went to high school with was promoting some product, and it was his picture in the profile. The product wasn't him. Like he was promoting his a product, like, hey, before and after. And then he recommented to his own post in Chinese and symbols. I'll say symbols because I don't Mandarin.
Wow. Right.
And I'm like, whoa, that's a bot of my friend in an account posting a bot ad with bot comments.
Holy crap!
Yeah. Actually, after this, when the phone's free, I'll send it to you or show it to you because it was wild.
What the heck?
I think it's gone,
dude. I know that was a huge problem when Elon bought Twitter, and they were valuing it, and of course, they were valuing how many people are on it. Well, I can't remember what the number was, but it was something crazy. How many were bots and replicated.
Confirmed bots versus speculated bots?
Right, stuff like that. And when he got a hold of it, he was like, holy crap, this Twitter wasn't worth nowhere near as much as it really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Well, that goes back to, I was telling you, a guy I met networking online tried to find my Facebook profile. And he's like, well, I just found 6 of you, and I don't know which one's real. And that's when I was like, this is an island. It's a desert island. Man.
Yeah, but who is so... If that's on Facebook, Facebook owns Instagram too. I'm sure it's happening on Instagram too. There's 20 different profiles of somebody, and they're all commenting on it, just going crazy with it.
I'm sure because there is a lot of AI content, I think. I'll say I think there's a lot of AI content at the rate it's being produced. So you're competing with a lot of computer-generated stuff. But Facebook was the first one where I was like, I saw an AI-generated video, and I went to the comments to say, hey, this is AI. Just to let the boomers know that are still on Facebook. This is AI. This isn't real. And then I realized I was arguing with bots because it just kept going. And I'm like, oh, they're producing AI videos for ad revenue and using bots to promote it. That's a recipe for disaster.
That's how it gets going, is by interactions. So comments and likes. And
they just lost that lawsuit from that one lady. I think it was, chunk change to them. Just 300 million, I think.
Yeah.
Said Facebook ruined her life or something. But when people really start looking at the ad revenue for AI videos, scary.
Wow.
I'm glad I'm not involved in it.
Yeah.
I kind of quit just going there.
Oh, yeah. Kind of, it's got to be that, and it's got to be, I wonder if people are kind of getting off social media. I wonder if they're just kind of
that makes sense because it's getting nice out, and I think people that live in the content world are probably mass producing videos just to fill the gap.
Yeah.
The lack of views, just keep bombarding it with newer videos, but at least Instagram has some good memes, dude.
Oh yeah, dude.
I love the crackhead National Geographic memes or short videos.
What is that?
I caught it was it's got the National Geographic. It's got the Nat Geo yellow border around the screen, the shorts.
Yeah.
And then it's got an old English accent, like a David Attenborough, like, today we're looking at a crackhead in the wild.
Yeah.
And it cuts over to a crackhead. He's clearly wearing a diaper. He's got no clothes on. He's got a diaper on, and then he's got tighty whities over the diaper. Got some weird hat on, and he's got a bow and arrow in the city, and he's trying to like shoot a squirrel out of the tree for food.
Oh my God, no.
Yeah, the crackhead videos on Instagram are strong right now.
That's
and the
insane.
Subaru memes. I love it.
I haven't seen those ones. That's wild. That's funny.
It's not the Wild West like X is, but
Yeah.
that's
That's
interesting.
what I like. This is why I like Instagram better than any of them. I can go to I don't know. I like Instagram better than Facebook anyhow. But it's just the only thing I get on there for a few things or whatever, and some memory stuff or whatever. But I don't know. I don't really interact a whole lot on it. But
I try to, but are you on X at all?
no,
I downloaded
I don't
it
want to
and
touch it.
installed the app. It was after Musk bought it, and then created it for content creation. And I post a couple things, and then it's like, we're freezing your account because we think you're a bot. I'm like, I'm
No way.
okay, and I just let it go. Every now and then I'll poke my head in just to see what's going on.
Yeah.
But it fills up so fast. Every second somebody's it's just bombarded with posts and comments and stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, the bots? Or
No, I'm not saying they're bots.
Oh, okay.
No, not at all. It seems the most authentic, but it is the Wild West.
they're just saying
You got to think there's like 1 trillion people on X, and then everybody's posting at the same time. So every time you refresh it, you can't even go back to whatever post you had unless
something
you.
new.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
it's good,
Really?
but it will fire you up. Oh yeah.
Really?
If it gets a taste of what you don't like, it's like, here you go. There's more.
Oh, and it just keeps feeding you and
Yeah.
feeding you. Like, whoa.
But it's great for like brand new news coverage though. Like if there's a plane accident or something, there's
Oh, yeah.
surveillance
Right
of that
on it.
right on X right away.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah, because everybody wants to be the first to break the news or, hey, this just happened or whatever. What's also funny, too, is I've seen on Instagram, I would just kind of doom scroll, and I would find something that would be controversial. Maybe something like racist or something like that, or something to get the pot stirring, right?
Oh, yeah.
Get people hot and going. Yeah.
I'm gonna get this guy.
One of the best things you can do is you can see where that account comes from.
Oh, the regional detection
Yeah.
thing?
Dude,
Interesting.
the amount of profiles I will go and see that have fake news, stuff that ain't real, stuff that's like trying to stir stuff up, whether it be racial or political or whatever.
That's interesting. Just Russia,
Oh, yeah.
Russia. Like
India.
Regional India.
India's the worst.
Is
I
it?
see that all the time.
Oh man.
India, Pakistan.
I wonder what they're like. Why are they getting so revved up?
I don't know. I think they do it because it gets attention.
Okay.
It gets people going. So it's something like a controversial subject, right? So somebody get in there and say, well, that's stupid. And then you get another guy from India will comment on there and just keep going, start fighting. So now you got all these people fighting in the comments section.
I wonder if they're getting benefits from like financial benefits from someone, or if they're just doing it for jollies. Who knows?
I don't know. But they're getting if you go to their profile, some of them have tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of followers on it.
Interesting.
And you'd be really curious to go in that followers section and see how many of those are fake accounts that they built up. So they're just kind of working together and following each other's stuff, and it's like this whole network of just.
Well, that's the thing with content creation is you can promote videos, and there's independent companies that promote videos, but I think it's all outsourced. I mean, outsourced to people in India.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Not hating on it. I'm just saying.
You're recognizing it. It's
Yeah.
kind of weird.
Yeah.
Not really hating on it, but hey, kind of seeing the pattern here.
Yeah.
And they're all doing that.
And it may not even be like an intentional, hateful act. It's just, hey, I'm making money.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be just pure financial reasons.
Poor guy, he's just like, oh, crap, I got to go to work.
Yeah.
Goes to some abandoned place with like 500 cell phones in
Yeah.
it.
He's just going, logging them all in, and here we go again.
Because now you can use AI to generate responses and stuff. Mm-hmm. So this guy may just be tapping on AI, just boop, boop, boop.
Yep. Just going. Yeah, you have a whole network of just
12 hours a day responding to chats.
Shoot me.
That's a special kind of hell right there.
Yeah, shoot me. But it's it's funny. When I was dealing with, I refinanced my truck, and so I had to get the title swapped over to I had Huntington Bank, then I went to Capital One Bank. Dude, it was such a hassle because you can't talk to an American anymore.
No.
They're all Indian or Pakistan or somewhere else. And it was a pain to deal with.
Dude, it's insane. We've literally outsourced answering the phone.
Yeah.
Answering the phone has been outsourced to people that are impossible to understand.
Right.
What are we doing?
I got lucky one time. I was able to find a guy who spoke decent English. Finally. But the other two, and they were women too. And so the accents were thick.
Did you ever see the movie Horrible Bosses?
Yes. Yeah.
Jason Sudeikis is on the phone in his car, and he's like, "Hey, Greg, what's your real name?"
Yeah.
Akmadan.
Yeah.
Screw that. I'm gonna call you Greg. My name's terrible.
Yeah, that's crazy too. Because they would call me at work. Of course, I'm not gonna answer it.
Oh,
so they leave
intentional.
Yeah.
Intentional.
And they would leave it. They would leave a voicemail, and they would have an American name to it. And because you get a typed out description of what they
said. Really?
Oh yeah.
Hi, I'm Stephanie.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Kate. Whatever. I'm like, oh, okay. You call them back. You ain't getting Stephanie, dude. You're getting Amesh or something.
I can't even. At least through Papa John's, you call. It's same thing. Yeah. Call center.
Yeah. I ordered Mexican food. I called them up, or I ordered online.
Spanish guy answered the phone?
Nope. Nope. It was, I don't know. It was an Indian lady, okay? I guess. It blew my mind. So I went online.
Is this the gas station? I thought I was...
That's another thing, too. Let me get on that for a second. You notice how... And man, I don't mean to sound bad saying this, but tobacco shops, smoke shops, liquor stores, gas stations, all owned by, not all, but most of them are owned by Indians. And I'm like,
entrepreneurs, dude.
Yeah.
What's up with that? They have a lock on the market of,
How do they...
Corner stores,
And they bring their whole family into it. So his cousin down the road, he owns the shop down in town.
Yep.
And then his brother owns a shop in the next town over.
They're good at it, dude.
Dude, they're nuts.
Yep.
They really are. They got it on lock. They'll get in here, they'll bring the rest of their family in, and then they'll just take over.
Successful business people, dude.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's nuts. It is nuts. I've just noticed that because going to a shop or something, going to the liquor store. Or I watched a guy he does bourbon hunts and stuff. He was in Kentucky. And I think he had one white guy that owned his shop. The rest of them were all Indians in Kentucky.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nuts.
Well, I mean, you go even further, look at our healthcare system.
Yeah.
We're important doctors.
Yeah.
Surgeons.
Mm-hmm.
We don't do crap anymore.
Yeah.
Americans
nothing.
Don't do crap.
It kind of makes you think how we haven't crumbled already. You know what I mean? It's what are we doing? And they're trying to figure out, kind of going back to the AI stuff and robots and drones and stuff. It also makes you think, because I was listening to Temple, and they're trying to get in the future with it. Where's this going to take us? What's going to happen? What's going to happen when these robots get so sophisticated that you don't have to do anything? It's gonna get to the point where how are people going to afford to do stuff or buy things that are made by robots
Well, that's the thing.
when there's no jobs left for people to do.
That's the interesting thing is, like, you see these podcasts where they interview the CEO tech nerds of the AI, overlords.
Yeah.
And they're always like, they always come back to this one analogy. Oh, well, when we invented the car, the horse guys found other stuff to do.
Right.
And it's like, bro, you're not replacing the car, you're replacing humans.
Yeah.
And I'm a conservative, constitutional conservative. I'm basically moderate, though. Love good ideas. Anybody with a good idea, if I agree with it, I'm rolling with you.
Right.
But if capitalism and democracy keeps going down this rabbit hole, and you replace every working American in this country, you're going to see a revolution. There's no way to incrementally just make everybody not do stuff and not have money.
It's going to mold into something different.
Yeah.
It won't be democracy and capitalism anymore. It's going to be something totally different.
It almost actually feels like capitalism has
evolved itself.
It's almost like capitalism, communism. And it's almost like capitalism just kept going. Oh my God, what have we made now?
Yeah, what have we done? Yeah. Just took the idea and ran with it without having any what are the consequences if we keep going the way we're going? You keep doing
I've tried to kind of play that out hypothetically like a mind experiment, but there's so many moving parts I don't have a good theory.
Yeah.
But that wheel feels right.
Yeah.
Because you will eventually come to a point where there's 5 people that have everything.
Yeah.
And 395 million people that have nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
And what do you expect them to do?
Right. What do you think's going to happen?
But that's the cool thing about being in the Midwest. Reasonable guys that show up and go to work every day.
Yeah.
You can just sit back and watch it burn.
Watch it all. Yeah. Yep.
Try to build my bunker.
Yep. That's why I'm trying to go out, get away from. Sucks because Indianapolis just keeps getting.
Well, the West Coast guys, Californians, realized in the 90s or whenever, they're like, oh, the internet said, hey, land in the Midwest and everywhere is pretty cheap. Why don't we go ruin that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
We don't have to pay those people anything. Hell, back then they're working for $8 an hour.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Where does it? It kind of. That's kind of what my kind of thinking long ways down the road. I'm like, for the most part, capitalism has worked. It has worked, but it will get to a point where I think it'll get to a point where it won't work.
It breaks.
Or it gets to be
if they don't chill themselves out. Yeah,
right.
And I'm completely pro-capitalism.
Right. Yeah. Me too.
But I'm watching it keep going, keep going.
Right.
It just keeps going and getting harder and harder for everybody.
Yeah.
And eventually, it doesn't matter how slowly you incrementally roll out whatever you're rolling out.
Yeah.
If you eliminate everybody's jobs, somebody's going to lose their mind.
Yeah. Well, some people need a purpose too. Even if it is just going to work and working 8, 10, 12 hours a day. So, one of the crazy stories that you hear, a lot of guys that retire. So they retire out of a machine shop or something, or out of a union job.
Oh, as soon as they retire, they drop dead?
Yeah, they're gone.
Dude.
Or they'll drink themselves to death, or they'll, God forbid, they have nothing to live for, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Well, I mean, I'm a perfect example of, I never sit still.
Yeah.
Unless I pass out, I just keep going until I do it.
Right.
I pass out.
Yep. And that's important. Like I said, now you have a purpose. Now you got your woodworking stuff. Even before you were filming it, you were just doing stuff.
Yep.
You found a hobby.
Little worker bee.
Yeah, which kind of wraps back around to that PTSD stuff. I think one of the things that helped those guys out was keeping their minds and themselves busy.
Staying busy.
Especially for like the Vietnam guys, come back and nobody liked them and had to deal with the stuff over there, and they had to come back and had to deal with the stuff here. Some of the guys were able to make it out of there, not totally wrecked mentally and stuff.
Well, idle hands are the devil's playground.
Right, exactly. I think of course, that's, everybody's different. everybody's experienced something different over there, wherever, and everybody handles stuff differently. But I think that could be a big proponent too, is keeping yourself busy and keeping yourself going, working, not just at a job, but outside of it too. So
Some people aren't wired that way though.
yeah, I get it. I'm probably wired. I'm wired different than you are. I get home from work, I'm dead. I'm done.
I'm dead too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The hardest thing is just that first couple minutes. Just don't sit down for too long.
Yes.
If you just keep going.
I tell Katie that all the time. I say I can't. We bought that new couch.
If I sit down, I'll die.
Yes, I'm done. I said I cannot sit down. I can't. And even though my back hurts, legs hurt, feet hurt, I can get in that damn recliner and go, and I'm feeling good. I don't feel nothing now, but I can't do that because if I do that, it's going to be like that for the rest of the night.
Yep.
And I'm going to get nothing done. I can't work on stuff that I need to work on. Get fishing gear going. Even like it gets real bad some days. Like we ain't cooking. We got a refrigerator full of groceries, and neither one of us want to get up and cook anything. Then you're ordering pizzas, and you just ain't doing nothing. Yeah. So it's a habit I got to break But I figured it out though. It's like you just can't sit down.
Yeah.
If you do have it, don't sit on the couch. Don't recline. Sit down on like a wooden uncomfortable chair.
Full of nails, something to keep you. Yeah.
And then get up and get going and do what you got to do. So, yeah, it's kind of going back. People have to have a purpose. And if you take those things away, I think what it could do is it could open up some opportunities for people to be more creative or kind of do things they've always wanted to do. But,
yeah. To a degree, I could see that.
Yeah, but I don't think if it really goes to that one extreme where it just starts wiping everything out, I don't think it ain't going to matter.
I mean, essentially everybody would be a plumber or a carpenter.
Right. I think
or somebody that makes skins for robots.
Yeah. God, can you imagine that job?
It's my designer robot.
Ooh. You're going to be Sydney Sweeney today. Ooh, yeah.
You still haven't watched Ex Machina, have you?
I haven't.
Ooh. Don't watch it with anybody.
Don't watch it with anybody?
No, I did it. I just happened to see it on Netflix out here and turned it on. And then I was like doing stuff, cleaning, sweeping.
Yeah.
And then I just kept like slowly just stopped sweeping, and then eventually I wound up just sitting over there on the table 2 feet from that TV watching it. Just watch it uninterrupted by yourself and then develop your own thoughts. Part of me wants to sit and like have you watch it, but then I'm like, I wouldn't talk. I just want to watch you watch it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to take some time to watch it.
Because, yeah, a Sydney Sweeney robot would be a major problem.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah.
We got enough incels.
Oh, yeah. It's only going to get worse. Damn sex robots, man. Dude, come on. And they're already out there, too, so it's already
worked some on. Tech nerds already got one.
That's probably going to be the first, like, humanoid robot that looks the most human. It's like when the internet first came out.
Dude, it's always the porn industry that
that's first on it.
Drives everything.
Yeah, it's bad. It's always been like that, and it probably ain't gonna be no different than these robots.
What was the first job?
Prostitution. Yeah, this is the oldest profession there is. Nuts.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, we'll see where it goes.
That's how we're hardwired. True. But it seems like we're not being hardwired that way anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, why else would future generations not be hardwired that way? What do you think is affecting that?
I don't know.
Think it's something in the environment? You think it's technology? You think
Could be social media too. Could be. I would think it would be that.
I don't know. I had a pretty carnal drive, I was hardwired with a pretty vicious carnal drive. What the hell's happening to the world?
Well, it could be stuff we eat and stuff. That's a big thing now. It could be.
It's possible.
I mean, maybe. I really don't know.
Seems psychological almost.
Yeah. That's why I was kind of leaning towards like social media and stuff like that. Because that can kind of help shape your mind into thinking differently or whatever. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah.
You got to think like every generation's always different than the last one.
It does seem
different.
Kind of like the pendulum.
Yeah.
Because my parents' generation, that was World War II, Great Depression. We got to kill the family pig to eat it. You know,
yeah,
tough dudes.
Yeah, they had to make a lot of sacrifice.
And then you had the '60s where everybody's kind of soft, hippies, and then
sex revolution or whatever.
Yeah, it was back and forth.
And then after that, it's just been.
Is that what we are? We're the Great Depression generation. We're just watching the hippies.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it could be. Yeah. It will be interesting to see how it all unfolds. Yeah.
I gotta pee. You wanna take a break for a second?
Sure. So I kind of going back to what we were talking a second ago, but I watch Tim Pool now. I don't watch him on YouTube. I watch him on Rumble.
Okay.
So he'll have that 2 hour. He'll have a 3 hour show. 2 hours of it's is for YouTube, and then the last hour is on Rumble.
Okay.
And that's like uncensored, no holds barred, and it's a lot better.
Is it really?
So they'll.
Do you have to pay for it, or is it still free? Okay.
Yeah,
I will have to visit that because he's got some pretty good theories. I think he's got a very analytical mind that's pretty accurate.
Oh yeah, he's been around a long time. He used to be like, I think he did like war coverage too. So he's been around like.
He was talking about being on Spike.
Oh, Spike.
So I probably watched him back in the day.
I think he did Vice too.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Vice,
not Spike.
Vice back before it went stupid. But he was on that. He did like a couple like war coverages and stuff. So he's been around a long time. He's been doing stuff for a long time. So I don't know. I like listening to him to kind of get a different perspective on.
What'd he go off on? I think I interrupted you.
I was just talking about like. Because we were talking about with this, so he's got a 3 hour show. 2 of it's on YouTube. It's clean for the most part, cut. Then that last hour is just. He does a really cool thing because I just started doing that. He'll have people call in, and they'll ask stuff. And
if we get to the point where we're comfortable doing this live, I almost proposed doing this live.
Yeah.
But once we're comfortable with it, you could buy a phone line and scroll the number across the bottom.
Sure.
Anything goes.
Yeah.
No holds bar. What do you want to talk about?
Yeah.
Dude, that'd be so fun.
Yeah, so he'll have guests on, and they'll he had a guest on a couple days ago. It was a guy running for like Virginia Congress or something like that, and some lady got on there and was like on him. She was all over that guy. I mean, on the guest. And it was like asking hard questions and like all this.
Even the people on the show wasn't real nice. I mean, they're like they kept calling.
Did you watch that?
Running a long shot.
Yeah,
I didn't watch the Rumble one, but the free, the Spotify version.
Yeah,
that was pretty interesting because the cast did not hold back on that guy.
No,
they're like, "You're running a long shot, bro.
Yeah,
what are you doing here?"
Yeah, ask some hard questions like, "Well, that doesn't make sense. Doesn't that kind of contradict what you said?" 10 minutes ago or something like that, and they were getting on him.
He definitely kind of sounded like a dino, though.
Yeah, he was a Democrat, but now he's running as an independent, and they were like trying to figure out what he's all about, and stuff like that. And yeah, that was a pretty good episode.
It was.
Yeah,
it kept my attention. I'm still glad you brought me on to him.
Yeah, he's really good. A bunch of guests is really good too, and the people he's got there that kind of help out. Too, like they all have different perspectives.
It's just hard to get a reliable third.
Yeah.
Like we're actually called 2 honks and a mic. The mic is supposed to be my cousin Mikey. He works on this day. We're trying to get him to change that schedule. So, Mikey, take the day off. Come do this.
Yeah. Quit being a
bum.
Quit being a commie.
Actually, we could probably do it virtually, but I think live streaming or recording while you're driving a semi is probably frowned upon.
Yeah, probably not very good. Yeah, probably not a good look for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
Oh, one of the things I wanted to get to was, so Tucker's been going off about, Middle East. That's all this guy's. He's just fixated on it.
Yeah.
But one of the things he talked about last week, I think it might have been about a week and a half ago. He started his monologue with like a 10-minute diatribe about how, he's at the inauguration and Trump didn't put his hand on the Bible. And I wasn't concerned at the time. It didn't really bug me. I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But then like over time, I started thinking about it a little more, and I was thinking like, okay, this guy at the time, I think he was 78, 79. He's already past the average life expectancy of an American.
Right.
What would cause a guy to lose his religion to the point where he's not going to put his hand on the Bible to become president? And I thought back and like, he did it in 2017 when he was inaugurated.
Yeah.
Then he loses the second election, but that's not going to cause you to not be religious. It's not going to make you lose your religion.
Yeah.
Flash forward just a little bit further after he loses election, they try to throw him in jail. Still not going to lose your religion.
Right.
I don't think. Go a little further. Narrowly dodges an assassin's bullet.
Yeah.
Millimeters. I would think that would bring you closer to religion.
Right.
So what happened in between January 21st, 20th, 2017, and today?
I don't know.
Here's what happened, dude.
Oh, okay.
So after you become president, some men in black take you into a dark little secure room. They give you the nuclear football. They give you the launch codes. They show you the Zapruder film, and they're like, hey, you got to do what we say. And they get up to leave. But before they leave, they look back, and they say, oh, aliens are real. We have a couple of their ships, and they're a little pissed. So don't be shocked if aliens call you sometime. And then they leave.
So that made all that made him go, oh, that ain't real.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna participate in that.
Yeah. Donald Trump disclosed that aliens are real by not putting his hand on the Bible. As a middle finger to the deep state.
Holy crap.
Everybody saw it, and nobody realized it.
Holy crap.
There you go. Aliens are real.
We got it. We figured it out. Whoa.
I just don't see any reason between now and then why he would lose his religion.
Well, maybe he just didn't put his hand on it,
Because there was, I could be mistaken. I wanted to go through the archives, but I'm pretty sure there was a few times during his first campaign where he talked about going to church, and the Bible was the only book more important to him than The Art of the Deal. I think. I could be wrong, but my mental archive.
Well, he also said that he wasn't gonna go to heaven. He also said that. So what if that could be
after he already knew about aliens?
Oh, was it?
He was already president. That was during his second term.
Oh, that's right.
Remember?
Oh, you mean they got to him on the first term?
Yeah, they tell you about the aliens as soon as you become president. Like right after. Like, come here.
Think so?
Yeah.
Well, you ever heard about that Richard Nixon and Jackie Gleason story?
Yep.
Yeah, that's kind of funky.
Because they have to tell you immediately, right? As soon as you become president, they have to tell you, like, hey, yeah, aliens are real. They like to contact our leaders.
It'd just be like, was that all the leaders around the world?
Yeah, probably.
So all these people are all in...
Major ones. They're not calling the president of Zimbabwe.
Right. So like Russia, China.
Yeah, for sure.
The Pope, maybe. Get the Pope in there. Hey, buddy.
Maybe.
Hey, buddy. We see what you're doing.
It's possible, yeah.
And then it's all just
maybe they get drunk and drunk dial them. That's why the men in black tell you, like, hey, don't be surprised if you just get a call.
Oh,
Randomly.
man. Yeah. Telling you suck and
Yeah.
your planet's
Yeah.
useless or whatever. Just take it. Take it on the chin. I don't know.
It's a stretch.
Yeah.
But it was the conclusion I came to. I was like, that actually makes sense.
That's a little out there. What was Tucker saying about it?
He went off on some thing,
Religious thing or something?
I forget, dude. He went off, it just went to the Middle East.
Oh, did it?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. It all ended up
Everything
there.
he's been done lately is.
Yeah.
Which I get. I mean, it's the major topic, but...
Yeah.
And then you see the trends of, like click-wise. Right now, it's really trendy to be anti-Trump.
Yeah.
So is he doing that? Is he doing it for the clicks? Or is this... Because I think Tucker's a different case study because he was so stuck into the media machine for so long. He was just a mouth for whoever was typing. So is this him being a free person, or is this him placating to whatever audience he wants clicks from? I like to believe he's being independent.
I think so. That's what I would think. I don't think he really...
I think
cares that much
the
about
freedom
that.
to do whatever is like making him like, woo.
Yeah. He's going out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Some people I can see would do that. There are people out there that'll just say,
Flamethrowers, dude.
yeah, BS. It's not even true. And they'll just, because they know as soon as you say it, it's going to stick. People ain't going to look into it, and it's going to stir up some crap or whatever. It's going to give you views and clicks and whatever else. So they'll just throw it and whatever. The repercussions behind that, I don't care. Here's an ad for Ben Gay or whatever. They paid me $150,000.
Dude,
that.
I hope I never become the person that is like, hey, here's a product to sell.
Yeah. I've always wondered that too.
Ad revenue's cool, but I don't want to be the person that's, selling Ben Gay.
Yeah, how much, like, is the stuff even they're selling any good?
Even tools. Like, I hope I never get to the point where I'm taking money from tool manufacturers.
Yeah.
Because if I want to crap on that, I'm going to crap on it.
Yeah. And they say,
within legal, not, legal standards.
Just reviewing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of people, that's real big in the gun industry. So when these gun tubers get on there and they'll get something from wherever and they'll review it. And that's like a big thing with a lot of people. Some of them will shill for a certain company, even though the product is crap, but they'll cut their photo or their videos and make it look good. And they paid me an extra $10K or whatever to say that this thing is great or whatever it is. And so you're selling people.
I kind of got nervous when the Alex Pretty thing took off. And like that one gun was known for.
Oh yeah, the SIG.
Yeah. I really tiptoe around that situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what. Joe Rogan was hitting that pretty hard.
He did. I'm like, ooh, you're hard in the paint on that one.
Yeah, and it's a good point though, because there's literally videos that you can see of instructors instructing
being
people.
like, yo, get that out of here.
Yeah, and one of them goes off, and he knew exactly what gun it was. He goes, "Is that, SIG, whatever? Yep, get it out. See ya. Here, take my Glock or whatever it is." Yeah, we got to say something about that, 'cause that's wild.
Which one?
That rat poison thing.
All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Where do we want to go? Do you want to just dive into this one?
Yeah.
So I was digging through Reuters, and I like to find obscure headlines because sometimes really good stories are hidden in stuff that doesn't read well. It's kind of in between the lines. So Reuters was reporting rat poison has been found in baby food jars in Austria, the Czech Republic, and Slovakia, which is compelling to me because that's pretty close to Russia.
Yeah.
Why else would you be trying to kill babies of people around you? Future military Yeah.
Ooh, I didn't think about that. So they're thinking long term, so they're taking out generations.
Yeah,
Ooh,
my thought, because
golly.
I mean, they're very calculated in the way they're pursuing stuff, and I don't know what their motivation would be. I don't know if they want a wider conflict in Europe. Like, why would you want that? But maybe they do for some reason. You know, they're not a hermit kingdom, but they're so sanctioned that they've essentially become a wartime economy for the better part of the last 15 years. So why wouldn't you want to widen the conflict to keep going? But my understanding was right before Ukraine popped off was in social media, you found there was like kind of manufactured factions online, and then the people kind of bought into it, supposedly.
Right.
I'm not there. But like then all of a sudden you had these tribes going this way and that way, you know, pro-Russia, anti-Russia.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, they're at war with Ukraine.
It happens a lot, I think.
Yeah.
That's throughout history, I think. That's always been like that over there.
Yeah.
I think.
When you're surrounded by people, you know.
Right.
We have the luxury of being surrounded by two people, two countries.
Yeah.
They're surrounded.
All kinds of different going on over there.
But now you're seeing the same trend. I heard it's happening in Estonia. Like social media wise, you're seeing like posts it's like pro-Russia, anti-Russia.
Yeah.
But the problem is Estonia is NATO. So like is Russia trying to fight with NATO, or is that organic? Because it sounds like it's not organic.
And it's all orchestrated and manufactured.
Yeah.
Trying to get stuff popped off.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah, I don't know. It could very well be. And it's right next to Russia, right? So you just got to take one.
I mean, I could be wrong. I'm not completely. I'm speculating. I think at some point it was probably part of the Soviet Union or right next to it.
Okay. What was that part of Russia originally?
You know? If you pull up a map and you're like, "Where's Estonia?" I'd be like, "I don't know."
Yeah, I have no idea.
It's
somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Because I know that was like a big thing. Vladimir Putin was trying to get the original USSR back. So that's like Ukraine and all them. They're all going to be under Russia again. I wonder if Estonia was part of that too.
My understanding was, I think Putin was ground zero when the Berlin Wall fell.
He was there.
And he was, I mean, that'd be like watching the United States just turn into like nothing. Just 50 different countries.
Yep. Yeah, he was there.
There'd be a lot of honkies being like, vengeance.
More than a couple honky, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. So to go back to that, so where was the baby food going to?
Austria, Czech Republic, and Slovakia.
So all three of those.
It sounds close to Russia, doesn't it?
Yeah. If it ain't, you're lying.
Yeah.
So they found baby food in those three areas. And you said they were labeled too, right? So they know which ones was
They
which.
were clearly tampered with, and I think it said they had red circles indicated on them. I don't know how big, or if it was a sticker,
right?
Or paint.
And where was the origin of those coming from?
I don't know. It was a brand called like HIPP.
Okay.
I don't know the origin.
Okay.
But why would there be rat poison in the? And
some deranged.
The people started noticing. They opened it up and they're like, "This smells terrible."
Really?
I wonder how many babies went down.
Oh God. I don't know how anybody could even think of doing something like that.
I think there's malevolent forces trying to push the entire world into chaos.
Oh yeah, sure.
World War III.
Could be. Be like that's all. It would take a lot to do all that though. Try and get all like. We got to get these guys to start doing this. We'll do this over here. Then we'll do this over here. And it all has to start around the same time to get everybody on the same page. And then, boom. Missiles start flying. And
I mean, then did you ever see James Bond, Tomorrow Never Dies?
No, I don't think so.
The evil media tycoon wanted to start World War III for media, for news. So he tries to launch rockets from Russia to America and from America to Russia just to start World War III just for news coverage.
No. Oh, really?
So then you throw in actors like that are just chaos bound.
Right. It could be. It's kind of what the media's, That's kind of crazy because I know what media kind of does anyways, kind of pinching.
If it bleeds, it leads.
Yeah.
Let's make it bleed.
Right against the left, and left against the right, and always pinning each other against, doing that. And then you have people online that are from different countries.
Fomenting, just adding to the fuel to the fire.
Yeah, fake information. It's not true, and people believe it. And then next thing you know, they're getting in arguments with people about the misinformation or false information. And
I saw that news article. I saw the title, and I was like, I wonder if there's something there.
Wow.
It just caught my interest.
That's some dark stuff. If that is what it is, regardless, it's bad anyhow. Somebody's out there
poisoning baby food.
I mean, jeez. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised in that part of not totally surprised by that part of the country, but still, like, you got to be a deranged mofo to be doing something like that.
That's not somebody setting the warehouse on fire. That's not somebody
being paid enough.
Starting the revolution. This guy's deliberately trying to poison babies.
Yeah, which that's enough to set anybody off. So, especially if it's coming from a whole different country and backed by a government. Good Lord, I don't know.
Yeah,
it could be a thing. Hopefully, it ain't. I don't know. Hopefully, it's just some deranged dude just mad at the world or something and get him. But
yeah.
You never know these days. But all right.
What we got? You got anything?
All right.
You wouldn't.
So we were wanting to do a different little segment here. So anytime we do these things, we were wanting to do a American today in American history. So some of the things that happened today in America. So this is not really planned out. Now our podcasts are typically done on Sunday. It's just the day we decided. Of course, we could always change that or whatever, but I swear we did not do this on purpose. So these are just some of the things that happened in the history of America. So probably the really big thing was around this day in 1775, the Revolutionary War happened.
Damn.
So the shot heard around the world. So the Battle of Lexington and Concord.
How loud was it? It must have been a big gun.
Yeah. Yeah. Huge. Enough to one half of America was fighting the other half of America. It was that loud. Everybody got mad.
That makes sense. Got everybody fired up.
Everybody got fired up. And so that's one thing I wouldn't mind really looking more into is the Revolutionary War. Especially with hearing about the generals and stuff like that. And I don't know how true this is, but I heard that the North had contacted Russia to help.
Interesting.
Yeah. I think they used their Navy or something like that to help out.
Huh.
Yeah. I need to look more into that. Supposedly that's what happened. And that's kind of ironic.
That is, dude. I mean, we're talking 200-year-old conspiracy theory.
Right.
That would be easy to bury, too. I mean, there's no video back then.
Right. And it just goes to show you, and I don't know if the South did anything or got anybody to help them out. That'd be something to look into, too. But that just kind of shows you how badass the South was in trying to end that fight. So if they had to the North had to contact a whole other country to come over here and help.
At some point, didn't we contact the Pope? I could be wrong.
I don't know.
I think there's been multiple presidents contact the Pope and be like, what am I doing? What is this just?
Yeah.
Back when people cared about what was just.
Right.
Oh. I'm going off.
Oh my God. Hold on. I'm retarded. You got to cut all that out. I just got the Civil War and the Revolutionary War mixed up. I went full retard.
We're not cutting it out. We're leaving it.
Oh, man. Okay.
Dude, it happened, and I totally just kept going with it.
Dang. Okay. My bad. Still interesting, though.
It's two honks.
Yeah. Still interesting, though.
Dude, all right. Tangent, though. Let's go off on a tangent. To the Pope. The president and the Pope are fighting.
Yeah, well, I have not read into that a whole lot. What's going on with that?
It's kind of, the Pope was like, I don't like fighting. And
oh, okay. Hey, well,
this and that.
The Pope's American, you know.
I know.
From Chicago. Chicago.
He's probably defended himself a few times.
He's had to. He's had to be like, oh, why you dress up funny like that?
So here's what I think. All right, so we got President Trump, Pope Leo. Like, they're not happy with each other. Well, maybe they're not happy, but like clearly. Anyways, America's 250th birthday, right around the corner. UFC, God knows what number. Washington, D.C., White House front lawn. Main card. Donald Trump versus Pope Leo. Let's settle it.
Make it happen.
Squash the beef, bro.
It's gotta happen.
Yeah.
Yep, get him in there. Get him in there. Put the gloves on him. Get him in there.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
That would be funny.
Oh, it'd be so interesting. Pope Leo would have the advantage, though. He's much younger. Trump's going to be 80.
That's true. That's true. But, I think Trump's got a little fight in him. He's a New York guy. Come on.
Yeah. He's bigger.
Yeah. He's bigger.
Can you imagine the Pope comes out throwing holy water?
Yeah, it just starts everywhere. Everybody's getting it.
Getting the floor wet, man. This is a disadvantage.
Yeah, you can't do that. It's cheating. Shut up. Shut your mouth. Yeah, that would certainly get a lot of views on that card.
It would. I don't know what the cards are right now, but I heard it's not as nice as people would think for such a spectacle.
Well, I think they were hoping to get some bigger names on there, and it just didn't flesh out. So, like, John Jones was supposed to be on there, but he's like, no, I'm retired.
July, outside in the summer.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Joe Rogan's been talking about that. He's like, I don't know if this thing's going to work out.
I don't even like going to the carnival on the 4th of July.
Oh, yeah.
By the end, I'm just mad.
State fair, too.
For no reason.
God. Awful. You're going to be sitting outside on the White House lawn. It's going to be awful.
In the Northeast, so humid.
Yeah. And, like, he's always said, too, like, the outdoor cards just never work out. It's like they always have problems. Because I think they've done it, like, Abu Dhabi and stuff, too. And he's like, it's just awful. And, of course, like, they're sitting in, like, suits and stuff on the side of the ring.
That, dude.
Yeah, dude.
At that point, just get a T-shirt with the tux. The T-shirt tux.
Yeah.
It's America. Just ride it.
Yeah. Hilarious. Yeah, I don't know.
Smelling the Potomac.
Yeah. Oh God. It's gonna be funny. I'm gonna try and watch it, but there's like a couple names I couldn't get, I think, and so some people are like, yeah, well, it's not gonna be as good as it should be, because they're celebrating the 250th birthday of America and stuff like that. It'd be nice to get some decent, names on it, but I feel like back in the day when the UFCs first started going, it seemed like they had characters. Yeah. So you had like Chuck Liddell.
Yeah, that's the first one I went to. Mohawk,
tattoo on the side of his head.
He's dive bar looking biker dude.
Yeah, the one guy you probably wouldn't want to pick a fight with, and he's out there just dropping dudes. And you had another guy who just.
But now it is more of like I'm not going to say mediocre. That's a bad word for it. But it's kind of more of like, if you want to be a UFC fighter, this is the profile. Like, you do this.
It's all polished, cookie cutter.
Yeah.
You didn't have characters. Like, back in the day, it was like they were just almost like wrestler almost.
Dude, for me, George St. Pierre was the dude. Like, the most robotic, technically sound guy.
Yeah, he's kind of like what they are now. Almost.
He had the Jean-Claude Van Damme accent. You're like, this guy is...
Whoa.
Yeah.
Built out of granite. Big old headband on. And battery life on these things.
It's absurd. I think it's like 15 hours.
Oh,
I did something like that.
Holy
so
crap.
actually, the individual unit is only like 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. But then as soon as you put it in the little box, the box is a battery pack.
Yeah.
So it's charging.
Okay. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good setup.
Yeah. What you got? What's the next one?
All right, so I messed up the Revolutionary War and mixed it up with the Civil War, but shut up. Both of them are cool. So, I don't know how I did that too. Revolutionary War taking over the Redcoats because the British are a bunch of
You're good. Keep going.
pansies.
Forgot to click back over here.
So we with them, that was fun. So another thing that happened too. So Waco, Texas happened in 1993, and then in 1995, the Oklahoma bombing.
I like the Branch Davidians, the Waco.
Yeah.
I remember being little and seeing that live on TV.
Really?
I didn't understand the crap about it.
Right.
But I was like, that big barn's on fire. You know, it's a whole house, church building that people were living in.
Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
You watched the documentary on that thing?
I think I watched a little bit of it, not a whole lot. I think it was like, I can't remember what the documentary is about, but it was like individuals, people, and stuff like that. But there was one where they talked about that guy.
Yeah.
And
Dude, and like the ATF like stormed it.
yeah.
And like David Koresh got shot and he lived for a couple days like making
Really?
videos. Yeah.
No kidding. Oh, I didn't know that.
That thing was a PR disaster for the government.
Oh, yeah. It was bad. Yeah, I do remember that. Because I remember it's like, this is way too much. Like, you guys are way out of line for this one. They were like, didn't they bring in a tank or something?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
try to bulldoze through it, and
It's crazy.
somehow a fire got started inside.
Yeah, it seems pretty sketchy when you look at it governmentally wise.
Right. Like,
Right.
yeah, I'm not quite.
We got a warrant, burnt his place down with everybody in it.
Yeah. Oh, God, man. Some people did make it out of that, though, right?
Oh, yeah, there's survivors.
There's a
People
few of them.
I think there were some in the documentary telling stories about what it was like.
Okay.
It's just crazy. That had to be during the time where like the government still thought they could just cover everything up, but the media was.
Yeah. It was 90s, man. Everything started to change around that time. Yeah, it was weird. This today in American history is just wild. You have the Revolutionary War, Waco, Texas happened on this day, and then Oklahoma bombing on this day.
What was going on? Is it the weather?
The
The climate?
climate?
Spring? It's getting nice out, so everybody's just losing their mind.
Yeah. I have no idea. Well, that's crazy, too. Like, Waco, Texas happened 2 years later, Oklahoma bombing happened. And then now, people are saying that's a conspiracy. Cover
That
up
was
too.
an interesting doc, too. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to watch that one.
Wasn't there federal building stuff in that thing?
Yeah, I can't remember what the conspiracy theory was. I thought they had like some kind of papers in there or something.
Covering up?
Yeah, and they didn't want.
I thought it was FEMA for some reason. But that could be the X-Files. I was a big fan of the X-Files.
Yeah.
And they might have been right. It might have been like a FEMA office in there.
Really?
And they were trying to cover up like a COVID outbreak.
Oh,
I think in the movie it was the hantavirus.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
But that was a good doc. Because that guy had a troubled history.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a good scapegoat, I guess you could say. I was like, oh, we could pin that guy. That guy's a little out there. I mean, man, I don't know. I know there was some conspiracy behind it.
Because I think it went so in depth. I could be wrong. This is off of a very bad memory, but I think he had an accomplice, like a buddy that was helping him do it. But they're like, we're not throwing him into the trial because we could lose the whole thing, so we're just going to bury this guy.
Yeah.
Could be wrong.
Yeah, I think I read something about that too. Wild stuff. 168 people. 600 people were injured.
And there was a daycare down there. For the whole building, they had like a little daycare.
Yeah. That's wild. You don't see that anymore. That is pretty wild. I always wonder why bigger companies don't do that.
Be cool.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
It would be nice. I mean, they'll put a gym in your building. A little workout room.
Some of them do,
Cafeteria.
We were trying to push for that. Trying to get a gym in there, but they were like, no, we ain't doing that. But, yeah, we got like a couple cafeterias. I always wondered that, because that was always been a big thing. Like, 'cause my sister had to drop her kid off at daycare, and there was like one daycare that was open.
You know why, right? Because there's a more political benefit to subsidizing fake daycares.
Yeah.
Political kickbacks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, that big story that just happened not too long ago?
And then fizzled out for no reason.
Yeah. I heard that fellas finding a bunch of stuff in California, too. With the homeless stuff.
Dude, Minnesota went from like a war zone to nothing overnight.
Really?
You know what I mean? It went from fraud to ICE to like, everybody chill out and just leave this place alone.
Yeah. That is true. Yeah, you don't hear a whole lot coming out of there now.
No.
Except for, I think they're charging one of the ICE officers, though.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah. Which is, I don't know.
If it works, it works. If it's legit.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's legit, good. If it's not, then...
But the machine is so big in California, they're making legislation to get Nick Shirley out of there.
They even put his name in the act. It's like, oh. Yeah, that's wild, man. I don't get that.
You mess with rich, powerful people, they're going to do what they can to protect their wit.
They're not even hiding it now.
No.
They're just like, yeah, we got an act for that. Oh, we're going to call it Nick Shirley. They're a Nick Shirley Act, where you ain't going to be able to do nothing.
And
wild.
It's rich and powerful people protecting rich and powerful people.
Yeah.
It's almost like a rich union, like
yeah.
We protect ourselves, kind of like the Epstein thing.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
But no, then you look at Madoff.
Yeah.
Who was scamming rich people.
And
sacrifice that guy.
Get him.
Yeah.
You ain't getting away with that one, pal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was wild too. But I don't know. I don't know a whole lot about it, but that's just wild. Just today, and those three things.
I mean, we do this on a weekly basis, so you could actually go back over the course of 6 days and see what happened.
Sure. Yeah.
Pretty wild American history.
Right. So like on April 21st, this happened that day.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. We just picked today. We just decided to do it today, and like these.
That shot heard around the world is pretty nuts.
Yeah. That's the Revolutionary War.
Yeah.
Not the Civil War. Oh my God. But I don't know.
You want to wrap this up?
Mentally dumb. Yeah.
Have you started a channel yet?
Not yet.
Nothing yet.
I'm thinking about it. So let me ask you something about that real quick. So I was looking at it.
Think of a name and then double check it against websites and copyrights and trademarks and stuff.
Okay, did I just put that in Google or something? Just make sure it ain't out there?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, that's how I did it.
Okay. I have an idea of a name, but I don't know. I'm still kind of flirting with it. But here's something, because I was all for it, and then I seen something. So I watched a couple of people that do that kind of content, and I noticed like
what kind of content are you gonna do? Like
just be like fishing stuff.
OnlyFans?
Well, there's that too. There's that too, but probably shouldn't. We'll post it later. Still working on the name for that.
Sample pics.
Yeah. I gotta get a what's it? A perm or not a perm? What was it? Where you get your feet done? What's that called? Manicure,
pedicure. Yeah,
I gotta get a pedicure first, and then we'll take some, skills or something. Yeah,
a toe man.
Yeah. Well, I did get rid of my corn chip toe, so it's not gonna be as exciting. Anyway, so I was looking at somebody I watched who does a similar content of that, and I noticed like 3 years ago he did a video and it had like 3 million views on it, and now I watch a video that he's done today or like recently, and it's down to like 30,000. So I don't know if like.
Well, there's a couple variables here. He could have promoted that one, and it goes to like Indian bot farms.
Yeah.
Or
this was on YouTube, so.
Or like right now, it's not getting nice out, so people aren't on YouTube. They're out mowing their yard. They're at church. They're going to lunch.
Right.
And then there could also be, I think there's a third variable, a third factor that most content creators aren't thinking about is people could be oversaturated with content.
Right.
I mean, we're talking about millions and millions of people that are trying to generate content at the same time.
Yeah.
So even if you make something that's good, it could get overlooked.
Right.
And just pushed down. And it's not by the algorithm. It's just by people posting new stuff.
Right.
So,
That's what I was thinking too. I was like, man, there's just so much out there that you just get overlooked, or it just gets tossed, and nothing really comes out of it. You know what I mean?
yeah. But I wouldn't. I mean, the number one thing is don't worry about views.
Yeah,
Get out there
you
and
really
have-
shouldn't be worried about it.
Get
But
out
I just
there.
kind of noticed that, and I'm like, well, maybe you would have an input on something like that. Because I didn't know if maybe that genre of content is just kind of
I mean, I have
just going
input,
away.
but
You know what I mean? But
I'm a complete stooge. I don't know. I'll give you input. It could be totally wrong.
right. And to be honest, I don't think anybody would. It is what it is. It's just one of those things.
Yeah.
It's either going to hit or it's not. You know what I mean? Maybe it just takes more time or something, but I don't know. I just saw that and I was like, man, I don't know. But like you said, you really shouldn't be focused on that anyhow.
Just have fun.
You should be just film it and just have fun.
Yeah.
So I did buy a chest rig though. I put my phone on. Yeah. So it's got the rig and it's got a magnetic.
I'm jealous, dude.
Thing
I've been
too.
flirting with doing that for a while.
Dude, it's
I
just
just
like
keep.
$26 on Amazon.
I went to No, I didn't go to REI. Actually, I think we were on the north side. And I think I went to REI. Yes, I did. Not there. Because Wyatt got on one of the bikes and then rode that thing around the store,
Nice.
just crashing into stuff.
Not nice.
Expensive, not nice.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I looked at Dick's, Walmart. I looked everywhere for like just a chest rig I could just go pick up off the shelf.
Yeah.
Couldn't find them.
Nothing.
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know how like it would translate to woodworking, but I thought it'd be fun just to have another view.
Yeah. Because you can get real up close and personal, and so like some of those angles is kind of hard to get to unless it's like right there.
Yeah.
So if you can actually get in there and that's why and it's good for like the fishing stuff too, because you can get up real close to what lure you're using. Or, Jesus.
Oh, the
Laurel. Man.
Oh, geez.
Hungover. I can't talk. Or and then like a good picture of the fish and stuff like that. But for like woodworking, I could definitely see that.
The only problem is then you're the guy walking around with like a bra with a camera on it.
Yeah, but it's
I'm no longer Bob Vila. I'm the guy with a bra on.
maybe like
But I would like to try it out.
like 5 years ago, people would probably look at you like you're funky. But with with all the content creators and stuff today, it's like you see people with that crap on everywhere. Same with like the GoPros. When the GoPros came out, they had them on their heads and crazy stuff like
I've
that.
been wanting to, because I go to the same hardwood lumber dealer all the time,
Yeah.
and I'm like, what's the etiquette? Do I ask him if I can film?
Yeah.
Do I warn him, or
Those fishing guys, like their big videos are going inside like Walmart and like Academy and stuff like that, and filming them buying different tackle and stuff. So that's But you also get it to where they'll come and like kick them out.
Yeah.
Like, you can't film them.
And then there's also like the comfort level. Like I've never actually filmed stuff. I've filmed a few things outside in the yard, but there's a comfort level. So I'm like, not only do I have to ask for permission to do it, then I'm like, how stupid am I going to look doing it?
Right.
But I do want to conquer that.
Yeah. Well, it's like the same thing with that guy that does the bourbon hunting.
Mm-hmm.
Every store he goes to, as soon as he walks in, he's like, hey, I got a YouTube channel. I do bourbon hunts. Can I film your... Sometimes
I wonder
if
they recognize them immediately, or if they...
Some of them do. Oh, yeah. They're like, oh, yeah, I know you.
Okay.
But some of them have no idea who he is, and they're like, nah, you ain't filming here. Most of the time, he'll just walk right out and go to the next store. It's like, oh, they can't do it.
Just blur out his face?
Yep. Like Total Wine. He don't go to any Total Wines or anything like that.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they don't. I don't think they allow him to do that.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I think he more likes doing the mom and pop shops anyway. So, but yeah, Total Wine's kind of goofy.
But yeah, man, look it up. I'm interested to see some of the names you come up with.
Yeah.
Find a good one. Roll with it. Just make sure somebody else ain't got it. Their channel ain't got it. The website ain't got it.
Yep.
It's not copyrighted. Roll
Yeah,
with it.
I didn't think it'd be that hard, but I'm like,
I thought about my channel for a while.
Did it?
I mean,
Okay.
you think it took me over a year to get this to where it was?
Yeah.
I mean, I had been in the back of my head, I was like, yeah, I feel compelled to do this.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And then I look at all the time it took me to like, ugh. So yeah.
You get it all set up, and now look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take some time to figure it out.
When you get
see.
it,
Yeah.
we'll have something to plug. Sooner the better.
Yeah. We'll get it going.
All right, we're saying goodbye.
Yep.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching the Two Honks and a Mic podcast. That's Jake. I'm Chris. If you like what you saw, like, subscribe, share this thing with everybody you know. Goodbye.
See ya.